Hey, what's up triathletes? Taren here. We've all seen those circular bruises on Michael Phelps and a lot of the other US swimmers at the Rio Olympics. That's often done by a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, often an acupuncturist. Today, I'm going to talk about all of that, explain what's going on, and how we as triathletes can potentially get a little bit faster using it. Now for starters, traditional Chinese medicine believes that inserting needles into certain places in our body with acupuncture opens up the body's energy flow. Western medicine, on the other hand, believes that if acupuncture actually does even work, it's because we're ramming needles into our body and that rush of endorphins helps reduce pain and inflammation. Conversely, cupping actually creates little bits of damage in your body. These micro bits of damage is kind of like what happens in massage. When that damage happens, our body releases a bunch of little soldiers that go in there and fix the damage, theoretically reducing pain, inflammation, and improving performance. Whatever is or isn't working, frankly, I don't give a damn. I got introduced to Chinese medicine as part of my training routine just about a month ago. And instantly, issues that I had that crop up in my upper back and in between my shoulder blades when I increased my training volume went away. Things like chiropractor, physiotherapy, massage, I've tried it all. It's still a part of my training routine and keeping me healthy, but nothing has had such an instant effect as the entire routine of traditional Chinese medicine with acupuncture and cupping had on me. I was incredibly impressed. The routine that I go through is first acupuncture, then hooking up electrostimulation to those needles in the acupuncture, taking the needles out, then going through cupping massage, where the cups aren't actually sitting on your body creating those bruises. After that, if there are still any areas that seem to be knotted up, the cups are left on for about 5 or 10 minutes, then I get those really cool bruises. And after that, the TCM, traditional Chinese medicine doctor, goes around feeling very, very gently if any of the tight, stressed out, blocked, knotted up areas are gone. And you know what? Almost instantly, I can feel a release. Now, is acupuncture, cupping, and traditional Chinese medicine 100% proven? No friggin' way. A lot of the Western studies say that the results of TCM are mixed at best. A lot of Eastern studies, however, say that the results of TCM is very, very clearly beneficial. Personally, I believe that the anecdotal evidence is probably a little more telling of the effectiveness of it. As we've seen, the most talented athletes in the world are starting to use traditional Chinese medicine, and these are people that count every single calorie, their exact milligram of sodium intake and sweat rate, every single meter and kilometer that they run, every single weight that they lift. These are people that are trying to be the best of the best of the best. They're not trying things if there isn't evidence for it to work. And it's not just a handful of athletes. There are athletes from China, the United States, Canada, all around the world that are starting to bring in traditional Chinese medicine doctors with them to the Olympics and their high performance events. And then beyond that, the US Army is even bringing in traditional Chinese medicine doctors to start teaching the Army how to use these techniques and employing it on the soldiers. Now, what can us triathletes do as far as acupuncture and cupping? Should we go out and start getting it immediately? Well, you know what? It's not gonna hurt you. That said, the most beneficial time that the Olympic athletes have been saying that they use it is when their training load really increases and they need additional treatment to flush things like inflammation and pain out of their body and get back to training. One thing that I would recommend is find somebody that's trained in traditional Chinese medicine and has gone through those typical exams. My understanding of that is that the tests are extremely rigorous, so much so that one of the doctors actually had to take an acupuncture needle and insert it into a roll of toilet paper and go through 20, not 21, not 19, 20 layers of toilet paper. Princess and the Pea can suck it compared to an acupuncturist. So there you have it, triathletes. That is my take on traditional Chinese medicine and those kick-ass bruises that we're seeing on Michael Phelps in the Olympics. Give it a shot yourself. At very least, you'll look super cool. And you know what? It's always a neat thing to experience something that's been around for literally 2,100 years. It's part of history. As always, happy and hard training, and good luck in your next triathlon.